Welcome back to Anything You Want, the digital sanctuary where we refuse to be blinded by the glitter of celebrity life. Instead, we look for the cracks in the diamond, the heartbeat beneath the couture, and the silent decisions that define a legacy. Here, we understand that sometimes, the most expensive gifts are the ones you must refuse. Before we unbox today's scandalous tale of luxury and loyalty, I invite you to anchor yourself in our community. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss a beat of the truth, press the like button to signal you are watching, and for those who wish to support our deep dive journalism, I urge you to click the join button. Your membership is the fuel that keeps our lights burning. Today, we are stepping into the private world of Yağmur Yüksel and Barış Baktaş. What was supposed to be a joyous birthday celebration turned into a high-stakes psychological drama involving a courier, a ghost from the past, and a piece of jewelry worth a staggering 5 million Turkish lira. It is a story about the audacity of an ex-lover, the uncomfortable silence of a current partner, and the elegant, razor-sharp decision of a woman who knows her own worth. Did the diamond necklace destroy the day, or did it accidentally forge an unbreakable chain between Yağmur and Barış? Stay with us, here on Anything You Want, as we reveal why some gifts are actually Trojan horses. To understand the weight of this incident, we must first set the scene. It was the morning of Yağmur Yüksel's birthday, a day that, in the life of a star, is usually choreographed to perfection. The preparations were finalized, the guest list was curated, and the air was thick with the promise of celebration. Yağmur, a woman known for her grace and talent, was ready to spend the day surrounded by the warmth of her inner circle, and most importantly, her partner, Barış Baktaş. The sun had barely risen over the city when the doorbell rang. In the world of the famous, deliveries are common: flowers, chocolates, brand deals. But this package was different. It carried the weight of opulence. When the box was opened, the room was likely illuminated by the cold fire of diamonds. A necklace. Not just any trinket, but a masterpiece of craftsmanship valued at an eye-watering 5 million Turkish lira. But the gasp that followed wasn't one of delight. It was one of recognition. The card attached bore a name from the past, a name we have heard frequently, a figure who once walked beside Yağmur but who now belongs to history. This was not a gift, it was an interruption. It was a 5 million lira shout in a quiet room. The elegance of the jewelry clashed violently with the reality of the situation. It was a gesture designed to reclaim attention, to prove that despite the passage of time, the sender still held the power to drop a fortune at her feet. But money, as this mysterious sender would soon learn, cannot buy a time machine. The arrival of the necklace did not fill Yağmur's day with joy, instead, it stirred a cocktail of mixed emotions. But the most palpable reaction came from the man standing beside her, Barış Baktaş. According to exclusive behind-the-scenes leaks, Barış's reaction was immediate and visceral. He did not explode in a jealous rage, flipping tables, or shouting at shadows. His reaction was deeper, more grounded in principle. To Barış, a man who values respect and boundaries, this lavish gift from an ex-partner was completely unacceptable. It was an intrusion. It was a breach of the unspoken etiquette that governs past relationships. Imagine the tension. A birthday is a celebration of the present and the future. By sending such a monumental gift, the ex-partner was forcefully dragging the past into the room. Barış reportedly viewed it as a lack of respect, not just for him, but for the relationship he and Yağmur were building. The air in the house, previously light with birthday anticipation, grew heavy. The necklace sat on the table like a loaded weapon, threatening to turn a day of love into a day of conflict. This is the moment where the story could have spiraled into a typical tabloid breakup. It is the moment where insecurity usually wins. But Yağmur Yüksel is not a typical star. In a move that has since captivated both her fans and the media, Yağmur made a discreet yet decisive maneuver. She did not keep the necklace in a safe for a rainy day. She did not post a thank you note to be polite. She looked at the 5 million lira shimmering in the box, and she looked at the man standing beside her. The choice was clear. She returned the gift. This decision was not made in anger, but with a cold, elegant precision. It was a boundary set in stone. By sending the necklace back, she was sending a message louder than any social media post. My affection is not for sale, and my past does not get a seat at the table of my future. This act was done to preserve the delicate balance of her relationship. It was a shield raised to protect Barış's heart and to honor the bond they share. In a world where material wealth is often worshipped, Yağmur chose emotional integrity. She chose the living, breathing love of Barış over the cold, dead sparkle of a diamond from a ghost. I pause here to ask you, the moral compass of anything you want, what would you have done? Is it rude to return a gift of such value, or is it the only respectful thing to do for your current partner? Does the price tag make it harder to say no? Share your verdict in the comments below. As news of the returned necklace leaked, as these things always do, the court of public opinion convened on social media. The reaction was a blizzard of commentary. The overwhelming majority of fans praised Yağmur's kind and straightforward approach. They saw a woman of high character. However, the internet loves a debate, and attention quickly shifted to Barış. Was he right to be upset? Some comments read, "This is truly the right decision. Gifts from the past only bring trouble." These users argued that an ex sending a luxury car's worth of jewelry is not a gift, it is a territorial mark, an attempt to undermine the current boyfriend. Others, however, sparked debates about whether Barış was overreacting. It's just jewelry, some argued. Why be insecure? But these voices were drowned out by the support for the couple's united front. The incident highlighted the razor-thin line celebrities must walk. They must be gracious, yet firm, open, yet private. Through it all, Yağmur's elegant demeanor became the headline. She didn't fuel the fire with cryptic tweets. She simply acted. And in doing so, she turned a crisis into a masterclass in dignity. The necklace that Yağmur returned has transcended the status of mere jewelry. For the tabloid press, it has become a symbol. It answers the age-old question, how do grand gestures from the past affect current relationships? The answer, in this case, is that they clarify them. The necklace acted as a litmus test. If Yağmur had kept it, doubts might have lingered in Barış's mind. Does she still care? Is she keeping a door open? By returning it, she slammed that door shut and locked it. The necklace, intended to be a wedge between them, ironically became the glue that bound them tighter. For now, the couple has remained silent on social media regarding the specific incident. There are no angry rants, no defensive videos. Information from close sources confirms Yağmur's firm stance and Barış's emotional but validated response. They are letting the action speak for itself. This story is a lesson in self-worth. If you appreciate the way we analyze these moments beyond the gossip, please take a moment to like this video. It helps us reach more people who value truth. And if you want to support our writers, hit that join button today. Your support means everything. But what of the birthday itself? Did the surprise ruin the day? According to eyewitnesses, the answer is a resounding no. Once the necklace was dispatched, the cloud lifted. The couple continued the celebrations calmly and amicably. Yağmur spent the rest of her special day surrounded by her loved ones, glowing not with diamonds, but with happiness. Barış, having seen his partner choose him over a fortune, remained composed and uninhibited, staying by her side like a guardian. This attitude demonstrated the couple's ability to maintain a mature and balanced demeanor even in times of crisis. They didn't let the intruder steal their joy. They ate, they laughed, they celebrated. The tabloid press, of course, continued to spin speculations about the sender, the us in the shadows. Was it a sincere gesture? Was it a power play to remain in the spotlight? The silence from the sender's camp has only fueled the rumors. But for Yağmur and Barış, the motive didn't matter. Only the outcome did. The repercussions of this incident rippled far beyond the comments section. The couple's circle of friends and industry figures were watching closely. In the entertainment business, how you handle drama determines your longevity. Producers, fellow actors, and fashion figures have reportedly praised Yağmur's composure and Barış's maturity. According to some sources, this has had a positive impact on their professional image. Yağmur demonstrated that she is not a woman who can be bought or swayed. She protects her personal boundaries with the same ferocity that she protects her career. Even the jewelry world took note. Returning a gift valued at 5 million Turkish lira is a rarity in the luxury sector, where greed often rules. Magazine editors described the incident as a costly gesture from the past, a test for the present, citing Yağmur as the ultimate example of modern elegance. As we look at the photos and videos shared by the couple after the event, a subtle shift is visible. They are notably subdued, yes, but there is a peace in their eyes. The body language suggests a couple that has weathered a storm and found the hull of their ship to be watertight. Some journalists suggest that the couple has forged an even stronger bond. Mutual trust has grown because it was tested. Barış knows, without a shadow of a doubt, where Yağmur's loyalty lies. And Yağmur knows that Barış will stand by her, even when the ghosts of the past come knocking with gold in their hands. Surprises and gifts from past relationships will always be a hot topic in the celebrity world. But the story of Yağmur Yüksel and Barış Baktaş serves as a guide on how to handle them. The 5 million lira necklace is gone, returned to the sender, likely sitting in a safe somewhere, cold and unworn. But the love between Yağmur and Barış remains, warm and alive. They have taught us that the most valuable thing you can give a partner is not a diamond, but security. Yağmur gave Barış the gift of security on her own birthday, and that is worth more than any gem. As the days unfold, we will be watching closely to see how this strengthened bond manifests in their new projects. But for now, the verdict is clear: Yağmur Yüksel is a queen who cannot be bribed, and Barış Baktaş is the king who stands beside her. Thank you for unwrapping this story with us on Anything You Want. If this narrative moved you, please share it. We want to know. Do you think the sender will try again, or was this the final message? Tell us in the comments below. And finally, a reminder to click that join button to support independent, deep dive storytelling. Until the next secret is revealed, remember, true value is found in the heart, not the jewelry box.